Hey team, it's Jez here from the Human Health Professionals and Human Health Performance. What I'm going to show you today is how to do a banded deadlift and also a banded Romanian deadlift. Now, when you're using these bands, I've seen a lot of people post videos with this, and there's a common mistake that I see is that the band's not on enough tension at the start of the movement. Now, with a power band like this, you're probably not going to have that issue because there's no handles to extend the length of the band. So we're just going to wrap it and stand over it. And in this, if I bend my knees and stand further out on the band, then I'll be more in a conventional deadlift position. And then we're just deadlifting as normal. But we can also turn this into a sumo, which will make it even harder because of the position now and how much band I'm standing on. There's going to be a lot of resistance for me to get a lockout. So if we're doing a Romanian, we can come in tighter, and just remember the difference with the Romanian, the knees are staying pretty much tight so that we're not using those knees as much, i.e. meaning the quadriceps. Brace like you would for a normal deadlift, switch the lats on, come up, squeeze the glutes. The common mistake I'm seeing is generally with these bands. Now when you stand on this band, look at me, I can stand tall and there's a little bit of resistance there, but not enough. Because as soon as I go into flexion of the hip or the knee, the band is now floppy. And that means that really, I can just stand up and it's like there's nothing there. So what do we do in this situation? We can wrap some of this band around and just grip it with the handle, or you can just forget about your handles in this situation so that now, when I'm in that start position, there's a hell of a lot more resistance. Okay, the other thing you can do is, if you want to, you can wrap this around your feet to make it harder as well. So there's a couple of different ways to make this a little bit harder. Then remember, if you're doing this, you can make this a single leg exercise too. So you could stamp down on one side and then you could leave this floppy, or you could just forget about it, brace and come up. You can also do it cross body. Okay, you're just going to have to work extra hard to feel your spine in that neutral position. So it's just going to increase how much proprioception there is with the exercise. So that's a few different ways of how you can do banded deadlifts, whether it be Romanian, whether it be conventional, whether it be sumo, and whether you maybe make it unilateral. Just remember to try and have tension on the band at the bottom of the movement.